Hello and welcome to episode number 246 of the Launch Lounge podcast. In today's episode, you'll discover 5 hidden revenue streams that will finally let you step into that CEO role you've been dreaming of. If you're feeling like you're still the bottleneck in your business, and I've totally been there, and you're ready to build something bigger without sacrificing all the amazing things that are already working, this episode is going to blow your mind, so stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Launch Lounge podcast. Are you guys loving the twice a week content? I really hope that you are. I'm enjoying making it. It is a lot of work, but I love it. And I tell you, I would not have been able to do this if I had not already been doing this for 10 years. So I'll share a little secret with you how I make this easy for myself. A lot of the episodes that I talk about are things that I've already talked about because I'm going to make it easy for you and I'm going to make it easy for me. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. Those of you who were listening 3-4 years ago, if you're still listening, I hope that you've evolved with me. And those of you who have just recently discovered the Launch Lounge podcast, I hope you're loving the content too. Shoot me an email at podcast@thelaunchlounge.com and tell me, are you loving the Tuesdays and Thursday episodes? Or do you have a favorite? Tuesdays, Thursdays? Which days do you prefer? I will continue to do Tuesdays and Thursdays for as long as you guys want it. So shoot me an email, podcast@thelaunchlounge.com, and tell me, Tuesdays and Thursdays, are you loving it? Or is it like, dude, you're overwhelming me. Just give me a little bit less, please. Let me know so I know how you feel. Today, we are going to talk about 5 hidden revenue streams that gives you more freedom. And if you listened to Tuesday's episode number 245, you will have heard me talk about how you can keep your launch program, your launch calendar, not so filled up, but actually every time you launch to build from one launch to the next, to the next, to the next, so that you create smart revenue, not so that you just end up throwing more spaghetti on the wall. Today's episode is kind of, I want to say, complementary to Tuesdays. Tuesday, I said launch less. Today, I'm going to say, here's how you can make more money, right? It doesn't have to mean you need to launch more. So we're building on this season, this series of how you can make more revenue, how you can make more profit, how you can scale to 7 figures faster without working harder, right? So Tuesday's episode was all about how to create your launch calendar. And today's episode is all about unlocking those hidden revenue streams that gives you more freedom. Now, the first thing I want to start by saying is there's an order in which we scale things. There's an order in which we grow. If you keep doing new things all the time and you keep inventing new offers, new courses, new coaching programs, new funnels, new ways of doing things, new offers, whatever new. If you're stuck in new land, your first job is to practice making offers and build your audience until you're out of new land, until you have one winner, until you have one offer that converts, one offer that you build an audience for, you do a launch for, and it works, and it is profitable, and it works, because that is the first thing we're going to scale. We cannot iterate and scale at the same time or the same thing. We iterate, then we optimize, and then we scale. I'm going to say that again. You iterate, find new things, develop new products, new offers. You test until it works. Then you optimize, tweak, change, track, figure out what's working. Is this working? Is that working? Track your data, figure it out, optimize, then scale. If you keep iterating, you're always going to stay in that space where you're throwing new stuff on the wall and hoping it sticks. New stuff. And usually I see people stay stuck in that phase because they're not tracking their numbers. You actually come out of a launch and you go, yeah, that didn't make enough money. And then you start from scratch. But if you track your data properly, then you're able to say, this part of it worked, that part didn't work. And then you move to optimization, and you can optimize it, you can tweak it, you can change it, you can mold it and test it again and split test and test again and try something new. But within the same offer, within the same stuff that's already worked. And once it is dialed in and fine-tuned, by that point, you usually have a few spreadsheets of data. Then you start scaling. And that's when you come and talk to me about Facebook ads. That's when my agency steps in and we send loads of traffic to that offer and we blow it up for you. So that's when you go from 6 to 7. When you're under 6, you're usually in this iteration phase. So I'm going to share with you today 5 new revenue streams that you can try. You don't have to try all 5, but you can try one of the 5. And we're going to start by talking about scaling your winner. So this assumes that you already have something that's out of iteration phase, right? So you're already maybe sitting on a 6-figure launch, or you're already sitting on some kind of a program, a group coaching program, a coaching program, a service even. It can be an agency like ours. You're already sitting on something that's working. We're going to start by scaling your proven winner. The first revenue stream is the one that's right in front of you. It's your existing offer that has already proven itself in the market. But here's where most people get it wrong. They try to create something new when they haven't even maximized what's already working, all right? So they're scaling before they've optimized. You know what's not? Most people try to create something new when they haven't even maximized what's already working. I want you to look at your last 3 launches. If you've had 3 launches, look at those last 3 launches. Which offer consistently brought the highest revenue with the least resistance? That's your winner. Now, instead of creating something new, let's optimize this offer in 3 ways. First, you're going to look at your systems. Where are you still manually doing things that you could be automating? And please use AI for this as well. You can even literally keep a log of everything you do, give it to AI and say, hey, this is what I did today. Can you tell me what I can automate? And it's going to give you some ideas. Maybe it's your email sequences or your student onboarding or your customer support. I'm guilty there. I need to hand off customer support much better. Each manual task you automate frees up more capacity for you to serve your students and your coaching clients or your service-based clients, and it without adding more to your workload. It actually takes stuff off of your workload. Second, examine your delivery. What do I mean by that? Could you restructure the content to create even better results for your students? I'm a little bit in that space right now where my membership content has been redone so many times that I don't even know where to find stuff anymore. I know there's space to restructure and reorganize the content so that my students get better results. And it's very high on my list of things to clean up. Sometimes simply reorganizing your modules or adding implementation workshops can dramatically increase the results your students or your clients get. And happy students and happy clients, they become your best marketers.
If you're a successful course creator, coach, or online expert who's ready to stop being the bottleneck in your own growth, listen up. We're currently accepting applications for 2 spots in our Meta Ads agency. What makes us different? We're not just your ads team. We're your growth partners who help you navigate the whole picture: your funnel strategy, your customer journey, and your scaling roadmap. We dive deep into your data to make sure every marketing dollar works harder for you. If you're doing at least 10K per month in revenue, have a proven offer that converts, and you're ready to invest at least 3K a month in ads to scale strategically, we'd love to talk. We only have 2 spots available, and they will go fast. This is for you if you want expert guidance and proven strategies that deliver predictable results. Go to thelaunchlounge.com/agency to apply now.
Third, let's look at your marketing assets. You've already got some testimonials. Maybe you've got some case studies. Maybe you have proven messaging. So instead of starting from scratch with a new offer, scale the one that works by reusing what you already have. There's no need to create new ads for every launch. Reuse the ads that already have conversion juice on them, memory in the algorithm. Reuse them. Reuse those social posts, right? So that's number one. You can scale your proven winner, but you first have to have a proven winner, right? Number two is what I call the perfect prerequisite. This second revenue stream is complementary to your first one. And what I mean by that is every time somebody doesn't buy your main offer, there's usually a reason they didn't. There's usually a reason they're not ready. And this becomes particularly important to pay attention to when you know your offer converts, right? When your offer is consistently not converting, you have an offer problem. You haven't yet figured out how to make a good offer. You're still learning. That's good. We all learn, right? But when your offer starts to convert, you start making money, you're seeing results happen when you're in your launch. There's always those few that are going to fill out your, that questionnaire you send out. Why didn't you buy my course? And most of them are going to say it's money, right? Money is not a reason. Money just means you didn't make a compelling enough offer for me. But sometimes it's because they're just not ready. They're in a place where your offer solves a bigger problem than what they feel they can overcome right now. That could be an internal thing, or it could be an external thing. Your offer solves a bigger problem than what they can afford to solve right now. There's the money objection. So whatever their reason for saying they're not ready for your offer, there's an opportunity there to create something smaller. A friend of mine discovered this the hard way. And I'm so glad that she did discover it because it completely changed her business. And I want to say the trajectory of her life. She had been building her social media and her podcast religiously for about 2 years, I think, at this point. And when I spoke to her, she was literally, I think she said she had $200 in the bank. Like she was at give up break point, right? But she had a giant audience. They were engaged. She had an email list, social media following, and a podcast. But nobody was buying her big offer. Or when she was selling her big offer, which was a high ticket offer, they were saying they're not ready. And then she created a course about podcasting. And because she already had all these episodes in the bank and she had credibility, it was basically just a Trello board. She just turned her Trello board into an offer, into a course. And I think she sold it for $97 or $197 with an evergreen funnel. And she made $1 million with that one funnel in 1 year. One funnel turned everything around for her because she asked herself, what do people want before they're ready for my main offer? This is your opportunity. So look at your application forms, your discovery calls, your DMs, the results of your post-launch surveys. What's the most common reason people give for not being ready? And don't tell me it's money because it's not money. Figure out what's behind the it's money. That gap is your perfect prerequisite offer. For example, If you're teaching advanced Facebook ad strategies, but people keep saying they need help with basic funnel setup, there's a prerequisite, a funnel setup program that naturally leads them into your advanced ads course, right? The key here is to keep it focused and keep it specific, keep it smaller, and the more tangible the problem is that you can solve, the better. This isn't about creating another full-scale course. It's about removing that one obstacle that's preventing people from being ready for your main offer. Number 3 is your no-brainer upsell. Your no-brainer upsell is where you make your offer even more valuable for those people who want to go a little bit deeper, right? Or based on the fact that they just bought your offer, there might be other micro problems that they have within that you can solve for them. I'll never forget the first time I encountered this way back was back in the day when I bought Amy Porterfield's program, Webinars That Convert. This is 100 years ago, right? And her upsell was slide decks. This is long before Canva. It's long before we could just easily make slides. She sold slide templates for a webinar as an upsell. Now, that is a no-brainer upsell. I've just bought this webinar program. This is going to be a problem I have, is how do I create slides? Oh, hang on. She's already solved that problem for me, right? So look at the questions your current students ask most often in your community or support channels. What additional resources or support do they wish they had? What is your upsell opportunity? Maybe it's a VIP day for implementation, or a series of group coaching calls, or additional templates and resources. The key is to make it feel like a natural extension of your main offer, not a random add-on. And the beauty of this strategy is that you're selling to warm buyers who already trust you. So they've already said yes to your main offer. So if you can solve another pain point for them and earn a little bit extra revenue, they're going to say yes. It really is simple. I love it. All right. Revenue stream number 4, that is your hidden revenue streams that gives you more freedom. The high ticket haven. Our 4th revenue stream is that small but mighty percentage of your audience who want more customized support and are willing to invest at a premium level. Now, you might look at your audience and go, nobody's ever going to buy this, but I tell you, about 1% of your students or your coaching clients or your service-based clients are willing to pay high ticket prices for you to solve the problem for them faster. They don't necessarily want more time or more effort or more in-depth anything unless you can show them how it's going to get them further faster. And this isn't about creating something completely new. Instead, look at your most successful students, the ones who've implemented everything and gotten great results. And ask yourself, what do they need next? What would help them get even better results? It could be a mastermind program, one-on-one consulting, or an intimate group program. The key is to make it exclusive and high touch without requiring you to work exponentially more hours, right? This strategy is on fire if you implement it correctly. And finally, revenue stream number 5, the partnership play. The 5th revenue stream is about leveraging the relationships you've already built. Think about other course creators or business owners who serve your ideal client, but they offer complementary, not competing services. And I'm just going to say it. If you're not doing this in your business yet, you're leaving money on the table. These partnerships can take many different forms, from simple affiliate relationships where you promote each other's offers to co-created programs where you combine your expertise. The key is to choose partners whose values and quality standards align with yours. So start with your existing network. Who do you already know and trust? Or what do you already use? Maybe it's a simple tech stack. Who is serving your ideal clients at a different stage of their journey? That is your potential partners. Okay. Now, I literally want to reach through this microphone and look you in the eye and tell you that you can do this, because these 3 steps are going to change everything for you if you get it right. So do this for me. Do your data deep dive. Pull out your last 3 launch numbers and ask yourself which offer had the highest margin and the best student success rates. That is the offer you're going to scale. Next, map out your customer journey. Write down every objection, every "I'm not ready" response you've received in the last 6 months, and look for patterns. Those are your prerequisite offer opportunities. Those are the things you can solve problems for people that then make saying yes to your main offer a no-brainer. And the third thing you can do is your student success analysis. Review your past students' results and identify the top 5 performers and list what they're asking for next. If you don't know what they're asking for next, ask them, where did you go after you finished my program? Who else have you worked with? Have you done this? Have you done that? Maybe they've joined masterminds. Maybe they've taken up bigger offers. Maybe they've, you just don't know where they've gone. What is the next problem that they've solved? So ask them, even if it means reaching out to them, maybe even getting in touch with your past best students. Might be a great way for you to start reaching out and getting a feel for what they might be looking for next. I'm so excited to be talking to you about this because I've seen what happens when course creators, coaches, service providers, content creators like you implement these strategies. Imagine waking up to your phone buzzing with sales notifications, not just from your launches, but from these multiple streams we talked about today. Picture yourself finally having the headspace to think like the CEO that you are, while your offers work together like a well-oiled machine. That is what building a freedom empire looks like, right? It's not about working harder. It's about being strategic with what you've already built. And speaking of being strategic, oh my goodness, you are going to love next week's episodes. We're diving deep into high-ticket offer magic in episode number 247, and I cannot wait to share with you exactly how to price those premium offers for maximum impact. Because once you've got those multiple revenue streams working, you're going to be needing to price them right. Have a great day. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.
If you want an easy way to build an audience that is ready to buy without wasting money or pulling your hair out trying to work the tech, then get the free 5-day Facebook and Instagram ads training now. In just 5 days, you'll learn how to set up high-converting list-building ads, navigate the ads manager like a pro, and master the exact formula through profitable ad spend. No fluff, no guesswork, just proven strategies that work. The best part? This comprehensive video training is completely free, and you'll get lifetime access to our brand new 2025 edition as soon as it launches. Ready to transform those scary ad campaigns into your most powerful lead generation tool? Head over to thelaunchlounge.com/getmyAdUp or click the link in the show notes. Don't wait, your future customers are scrolling through their news feeds right now.